I was certain that there is chess in Doctor Who. I mean, look at the amount of episodes, and chess was shown in the 13th episode of the 7th season. In the first game, Artie is playing white and his opponent is a chess machine controlled by oatmeal. Artie begins with f3, e5, and he blunders the fool's mate by g4. And that's the easiest way you can get the full grade on this channel. Okay, game 2, which was much more interesting. According to the plot, an evil cybernetic mind named the Great Intelligence is threatening to capture the Doctor's body. But it can't quite do it, and they decide to play a chess game for the Doctor's mind. Doctor is playing white. First, we see this position. It's common in the Sicilian after knight f3, d6 and d4, where black takes. We are shown that white recaptures knight f6, knight c3. We're still in the most popular line of the Sicilian, and the game goes at a break. The Doctor gains control of his body again, and eventually we see this position. White goes queen e3. Okay, I don't know what happened to white's bishop, but there's a worse thing. The black pawn has risen from the dead. That position is the lowest point of today's journey. However, if we imagine that white's bishop is alive and black's captured pawn is of the board, then the moves are easily recreatable. a6, the well-known Najdorf, bishop g5, e6, f4, knight e7, queen e2, queen c7 castles, and if we imagine black played d5, we arrive in the position from the show. In that case, d5 blunders a pawn cause the queen pins its defender, and Doctor, as a member of the smart alien race, should have found it, but he didn't. It's also weird to see the literal Great Intelligence blunder. Okay, we're dealing with two players of similar strength. Let's move on. Here, white has an extra piece, and they're winning. There's a slight change to it, and now black's winning. The white king is very exposed as well. Black goes queen g6, saying that the end is near. We have finally come to by far the most interesting position, and the plot is built around this one. This is looking very realistic. I even thought it was played by chess masters, but I didn't find it in the database. If it was really composed exclusively for the series, then the creators have more than all my respect. It's white to play, and the Great Intelligence says,
"You can take my bishop and lose anyway, or sacrifice the queen, and I will set the kids free. But there's mate in 5.
The stakes are now even higher as those two are hostage. But there's no mate in 5. Even the most stupid queen hang for white doesn't allow it that quickly. If Doctor takes the bishop, then rook takes knight, and this is just an exchange that favors black. But what if white saves the knight and then takes the bishop? Black has e2, opening up an opportunity for queen e3 with a fork and threatening promotion. And now the queen can't take because of mate in 2. The best continuation is this, and black eventually wins. That's why white should go rook f7, rook b8, only move. And after knight g6, black is forced to temporarily give the queen, since king g8 allows eventual backrank checkmate. But black can sacrifice a rook with a trick. If king takes, it's mate. Rook takes, which gives up the pin and the queen. White is winning. But the Doctor saves the kids by sacrificing a queen. This is a very tricky move. If the h-pawn takes, the knight mates. If the f-pawn takes, it's backrank checkmate. But the Great Intelligence notices there's queen g6 and takes it.
Emotions. Don't you realize how stupid that move is? You are losing the game. I will set the kids free.
But the Doctor surprises his opponent by saying it's mate in 3. Is he bluffing? The machine also wants to know and stops all subordinates to calculate the combination, but they can't do it.
Move 1. Turn on the screwdriver. Move 2. Turn on the pulsar. Move 3. Use the pulsar.
We see how Doctor just kicks the Great Intelligence out of his head. Is this all? Such an interesting position, and the creators just give up a queen and quit? Was the Doctor lying? It was an easy path for them to choose, but they chose the right way. There's actually mate after knight e7, king, h8, knight takes g6, which can't be taken, because this mate which the Doctor was talking about. But king g8 doesn't save black. Knight e7 again, a rook sacrifice, rook h1 check, and Anastasia's mate. Wow. But guess what? Queen g6, a move that surprised and then delighted us all, isn't correct. Theoretically, the Great Intelligence could have found rook d1, and now after king takes, there's e2, queen a3, queen a5, pawn promotion, and black still can't take the queen because mate, they can get the rook through a skewer and win. Wow again. Now I have to give this game a grade. That's hard. Of course, when you see all those combinations stemming from just one endgame position, it makes you brain happy, and you want to give it the full grade. But we'll look at all the issues. It's weird that all those smart robots couldn't find mate. Also, there was a pawn revival, the stupidity of the Great Intelligence with it saying that the game is over while making an inaccuracy and later talking about mate in 5. Also, they got a 5 for the first game. I'll give the second game a 3 so the total comes out to 4. I think that's fair. See you later.